Wait. No way. Kazunari? Is that really you?
Uncle, Auntie, it's been so long.
Sorry to bring this up so soon after you came back, but with the flu going around, we've had wave after wave of cancellations.
Damn it. Where the hell did Sana hide? The thick green bamboo grove, bathed in the setting sun, shines so brightly that I lose sight of her. I'm Kazunari Fujieda. Every day after school, I play hide and seek in the bamboo forest behind the local temple. The one hiding is Sana Kakigawa. She's my childhood friend, my next-door neighbor since kindergarten. I give up. You win, Sana. Come out already. Even after searching for 20 minutes, I can't find her, so I admit defeat. Then, she immediately peeks out from behind the bamboo.
I win again!
Huh? You were that close? The sun was too bright. I didn't see you at all.
You lost, Kazunari. So you have to play again with me tomorrow. Anyway, it's getting dark, so let's head home.
Oh, welcome home, you two.
Go wash your hands. Dinner's ready.
Both of my parents work, and they often come home late at night. On those nights, Sana's family, who run an izakaya, always let me have dinner with them. Thanks for the meal, Uncle. I really appreciate it. You don't have to be so formal. You're practically my son at this point. The Kakigawa family knew I spent a lot of time alone at home, so they took care of me for years. But even as a kid, I could tell that the izakaya wasn't doing well. Even during peak hours, there were barely any customers. Dad, Mom, my recommendation is the miso glazed mackerel set meal, and also... Kazunari, I would hire you as our waiter in a heartbeat. You're natural. Maybe my parents noticed too, because they always ate at Sana's place whenever they picked me up. I thought those days would last forever, but when I was in 6th grade, it all came to an abrupt end. Uncle, when I come back, I'll eat your cooking again. Of course. It's gonna be lonely without you. Take care of yourself, Kazunari. Dad got transferred to America. Mom quit her job so our whole family could move. At my age, I had no choice but to follow. My parents thanked the Kakigawa family over and over again. I knew how much we owed them.
Come on, Sana, say something. Kazunari always played with you.
Then, as if she had been holding it in, Sana suddenly starts crying uncontrollably. She won't stop, and her parents are at a loss for what to do. Sana... I wish I had been cool enough to say something comforting, but back then, I was just a kid.
Welcome.
15 years have passed since then. After graduating from university, Sana started helping out at the shop. Now, she's become the face of the place. Man, I came back just to see your smile again, Sana.
Oh, stop teasing me. Don't drink too much today, okay? The usual?
Yeah, thanks. The usual, please.
For such an old, rundown place away from the station, it sure is packed again tonight. What do people even see in this dump?
The one making snide remarks is Hikari Nana. She's the daughter of the local community chairman.
Oh, Hikari. What brings you here today? As the daughter of the town chairman, isn't it natural for me to check on the businesses around here? I don't mind, but this is a busy time. Is your own shop doing fine?
Scoffing at Sana's calm demeanor, Hikari continues her insults.
I'm the daughter of the town chairman and the owner of a prime real estate building near the station. My elite restaurant located in my father's high-end building is staffed by top-tier professionals. Unlike you, who have no choice but to work yourselves to death like bottom feeders, I don't need to struggle. I see. I apologize for the misunderstanding.
Even when the occasional harassment from her, Sana kept working hard, determined to make the izakaya a success. But just as things were looking up, A new strain of influenza started spreading across Japan.
Another cancellation. I know it can't be helped, but this is rough.
The pandemic, unlike anything seen before, dragged on for months. With social distancing measures in place, reservations kept getting cancelled. The restaurant was once again on the brink of shutting down. No reservations today either, huh?
Yeah, even our regulars aren't dropping by anymore. If this whole self-restraint thing doesn't ease up, we're done for. Huh? We're not open yet. Who could it be? I'll check. Wait. No way. Kazunari? Is that really you?
What? Kazunari's back? We've been waiting for you! Uncle, Auntie, it's been so long! It was me at the door. After 15 years, I finally returned to Japan, and the first place I went was Sana's home. Whoa, you've grown up! Last time I saw you, you were in 6th grade. I guess it makes sense.
Oh, you really turned into a fine young man.
If you keep crying like that, I'm gonna start crying too. After Dad's transfer, I went to middle school, high school, and university in America. Then, I landed a job in marketing. But when Dad retired and decided to return to Japan, I left my life in the US behind and came back with him. I'm sorry it took me so long to visit. I've always been worried about you guys. As I spoke, I glanced toward the back of the restaurant. Sana stood there, looking hesitant, as if she wasn't sure how to react. Sana, it's been forever. How have you been? She doesn't answer right away. Instead, she lets out a deep sigh.
Honestly, you have no idea how I felt, do you? Just casually coming back like this? 15 years, Kazunari! 15! I don't even know what to say anymore!
15 years is a long time. The only thing I could do was send her postcards. Maybe I had no right to expect her to welcome me back with open arms. That thought flashed through my mind. And then...
Welcome home, Kazunari!
Thanks. I'm back. Before I can even process what's happening, Sana dives into my arms. Sana, you've grown into such a beautiful woman.
What? You didn't turn all Americanized, did you?
Back then, she was taller than me, but now she feels small and delicate in my arms. After that, I accepted Uncle and Auntie's kindness and enjoyed a nostalgic home-cooked meal. That was delicious! You're about to start business hours, so I'll head home. I still need to unpack my stuff.
No need to rush. It's embarrassing to admit, but we don't have a single reservation today. It'll probably be another slow night. Sorry to bring this up so soon after you came back, but with the flu going around, we've had wave after wave of cancellations.
Yeah, I heard it's spreading this year. Apparently, this train lasts longer than usual.
Exactly. I think reservations will pick up again soon, but for now it's been tough.
Every winter, some illness or another spreads like wildfire. Influenza is a prime example. Recently, the izakaya's business had been going well. We assumed things would bounce back soon, but then...
Something's not right.
A month later, not only had customers failed to return, but business was getting worse.
We barely get any customers. The cancellations just keep coming. Our regulars are the type to take precautions seriously, so they tend to stay home in times like these, but still.
If this were the early COVID days, I would understand, but this is just a slightly prolonged flu season. This situation is bizarre. Especially since other restaurants have already bounced back. There's got to be more to this. But for now, we have no clue what's causing it. Hey, Sana, Uncle, Auntie. Honestly, I've been thinking about this ever since I decided to return. About how I can repay you.
Repay us?
Yeah, when I was a kid, always home alone, You looked out for me. I've never forgotten that kindness in these past 15 years.
Oh, come on. That wasn't kindness. That was just being a good neighbor. We help each other when we're in need.
Even so, that kindness meant the world to me. So please, let me help with the restaurant. I studied marketing in university and worked in that field throughout my career in America. I didn't plan for this exact situation, but maybe everything I've built up was leading to this moment. Well, it's not like we can afford to turn down help.
If Kazunari says so, I'm all for it.
Yeah, what was it in times like these? Shall we dance?
Why would we dance, Dad?
That's the spirit, Uncle.
Kazunari, stop hyping him up. He gets carried away so easily.
And so, starting the very next day, I set out to revamp the restaurant. Finding a new job in Japan could wait. While Japan has its unique self-restraint culture, foreign tourists don't operate under the same mindset. Most countries emphasize personal responsibility, and people won't cancel pre-planned trips just because of a seasonal illness.
Huh? I never really thought about it that way.
So I focused on the bamboo forest. There's no other landscape around here that stuns foreign visitors like that. Take a look at this. Before coming back, I uploaded pictures and videos of the bamboo forest on an American travel review site. Outside of Asia, bamboo is incredibly rare, and eating bamboo shoots? That's practically unheard of. I promoted the idea of bamboo as a delicious Japanese delicacy and highlighted this restaurant as the go-to place for bamboo shoot cuisine near the forest. To make that work though, we need signature bamboo dishes that stand out. Uncle, I'll need a variety of bamboo-based dishes. Can I leave that to you? Of course, leave it to me. The strategy worked immediately. Within days, foreign visitors started stopping by after visiting the bamboo forest. Their online reviews snowballed, attracting more and more customers.
I had no idea Japan had this many foreign tourists. Guess I never noticed living in this quiet town.
Sales are recovering too. Now we just need to figure out why reservations keep getting cancelled. Even though the flu season is winding down, new customers keep canceling at the last minute. Our regulars are coming back like normal. And then, to make things worse, some rough-looking men show up at the restaurant. Hey girlie, get us some beers, now!
Like I said last time, please keep your voices down. You're disturbing the other customers.
Huh? Who's complaining? We're paying customers too, damn it! What's wrong with having a drink at a bar? These guys are probably land sharks. They started showing up right after a real estate agent came by asking us to sell. They harass the place daily, but they always buy at least one beer and pay for it. It's a professional intimidation tactic. Sana somehow manages to smooth things over, but the scene leaves a terrible impression on the other customers. Even with these harassment attempts, the shop has to keep pushing forward. To handle the growing foreign clientele, we put out a job listing for bilingual staff and began interviewing candidates.
I was really moved by your bamboo cuisine. I want to tell everyone about it back home.
Emma, an American exchange student who had visited a few days prior, was passionate about the restaurant's signature bamboo dishes. Sana liked her immediately and hired her on the spot, but then...
Thank you. But before I start, I have to tell you something first. What is it? We're a team now, just tell us anything. Actually, my last part-time job...
Her confession shakes both Sana and me to the core. But thanks to Emma, the mystery behind the continuous reservation cancellations is about to be solved. A few days later, the same thugs harassing Sana's restaurant show up at my house. I had rented it out while I was away, but somehow, word had gotten out that I had returned. Mr. Fujieda, hello there. I'm someone looking to move into the neighborhood. Ignoring them would just make them linger, so I decided to deal with them head on. This house is not for sale. Please leave. Selling? I have no idea what you're talking about. You've been harassing the izakaya next door, haven't you? I know exactly who you are working for. Some real estate firm trying to buy out the land. The thug grins maliciously. Oh, slander and defamation. Calling us crooks without proof, huh? That's a lawsuit, buddy. I'll have my lawyer contact you. You'd better be ready. The man, smirking confidently, raises his voice as if he is one. But right at that moment, the front door swings open. Slander? Defamation? And you're calling your lawyer? Don't make me laugh. My father steps outside, having listened to the entire exchange. Huh? Laugh at me, will you? Listen, old man, you better back off. So, you really don't understand who the amateur here is. With that, my father pulled out a gleaming golden badge. That's right, he's a lawyer. He used to work at the Japanese branch of an international law firm, but due to his strong performance, he was transferred to the US headquarters. What? A lawyer? I haven't been back in Japan for a while, so my investigation took some time. But I've already figured out exactly who's backing you. No way! That's a lie! If you think it's a lie, go ahead and check with your boss. You know, the owner of Nana Building. Wait, Nana Building? You mean that huge building near the station? Yeah, I was surprised too. Who would have thought the town council president was pulling shady tricks behind the scenes? I already informed them that we are preparing a lawsuit for business obstruction and coercion against the Kakigawa family's restaurant. We'll let you off the hook today, but don't think this is over. You'll regret this. Clearly just empty threats, the man retreated from in front of my house. Dad, thanks. You really saved us. I've been thinking about how I could repay the Kakigawa family myself. This was only natural. A few days after my father drove the land sharks away, Nana Hikari, the daughter of the mastermind, stormed into Sana's restaurant.
You've really done it now. Thanks to you, my dad's stuck dealing with police questioning. How are you going to make up for this? Make up for it? He brought it upon himself. What kind of town council president pulls a stunt like this? Don't get cocky. Just because your rundown little restaurant got a few foreign tourists. Maybe my family isn't wealthy, but we've never crossed the line of basic human decency. Human decency? So now that you're a little popular, you think you can look down on me?
With that kind of mindset, it's no wonder the only way you know how to rise is by pushing others down. I cut in as Nana Hikari continued to raise her voice.
Huh! Who the hell are you?
I'm Sana's childhood friend, who lives next door. Also, the son of the lawyer preparing to sue your father.
So that makes you my enemy too, huh?
I don't think in terms of enemies or allies. Do you? Is this girl your enemy or your ally? I called over Emma, the new part-timer at the restaurant.
Emma! What are you doing here? Wait, are you actually working here? Yes, I work here now. I was taught the Japanese word for atonement. What? You didn't tell them everything, did you?
We heard it all. Finding a part-time job as a foreign exchange student with limited Japanese skills is already difficult. You took advantage of that, forcing Emma into unreasonable demands. I calmly back Hikari into a corner. She starts trembling.
No! What unreasonable demands?
Like making her place reservations and cancel them last minute, claiming to have the flu. Or posting fake negative reviews about this restaurant on social media. Oh, And the last-minute cancellations? That was still going on until recently, wasn't it? I don't even need to ask my lawyer father. This is a textbook case of fraudulent business obstruction. All the evidence is on Emma's phone. We've also spoken with other former part-timers from your restaurant. They've agreed to help us prove the case. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
This is ridiculous! Why is this rundown old place thriving while my restaurant is struggling? There's got to be some kind of conspiracy. I had to expose it for the public. This isn't my fault. There's no conspiracy at my family's restaurant. We just work hard to build trust with our customers. Ugh!
Sana's fiery rage makes Nana Hikari shrink back. I've never seen her this furious before.
Every day, my parents and grandparents faced our customers with honesty and sincerity. Have you ever considered the feelings of people like Emma, who came to Japan eager to learn and experience its culture? Japan-loving exchange students like her came here with hope, wanting to learn more. Don't make them regret it. Your foolish pride and vanity have hurt so many people. Take responsibility for that. And never come near our restaurant or Emma again. Fine!
Intimidated by Sana's intensity, Nana Hikari stumbles out of the restaurant.
Sana, that was really cool. And I'm sorry about everything from before. It's okay, Emma. None of this was your fault. Kazunari, thanks to you too.
I only did what was right, and I think you were really cool too, Sana.
What? Kazunari, stop saying weird things. Anyway, let's get ready to open.
Seeing Sana's bright red face, my feelings for her grew even stronger. I had made my decision. It was later revealed that Hikari's father had resorted to illegal land deals because his finances were in shambles. He had borrowed massive amounts against his station front building, but eventually he had to sell it. The profits went straight to debt repayment, leaving him penniless. Since Hikari had been using that building rent-free, she lost her restaurant too and was left with nowhere to go.
Why did it turn out like this? If only that childhood friend's family had never come back.
As long as she kept blaming others for her downfall, she would never be able to rebuild her life. No one in town ever heard from the Nana family again. As foreign tourists kept increasing, almost all the regulars returned, and the restaurant thrived once more. Even my mother and I helped with customer service. It was so busy, it felt like we were barely keeping up. Thank you for another great day. We truly don't know how to thank the Fujieda family enough.
Please don't worry about it. Compared to the kindness you showed me 15 years ago, I still haven't repaid you fully.
Exactly. I'm always thinking of more ways I can help outside of legal matters.
You've already done more than enough. We're so grateful.
No, it's still not enough. No, it's more than enough. As our parents' endless debate continued, I stepped in. We have something to tell you. Sana and I, we're getting married. Shut up, Kazunari. Your stuff can wait. Wait, what did you just say?
I mean, Kazunari and I have decided to get married.
Really? Congratulations! That's amazing! Honestly, I was wondering what took you two so long.
Seriously? This is the best way to repay us. I'm so happy. I've wished for this for so long.
Seeing our parents' pure joy, neither Sana nor I could stop our own tears from flowing. But my real way of repaying them starts now. Only by making Sana happy for a lifetime can I truly repay my debt. It was a rainy day during my second year of high school. My classmate, Sota Mayuzumi, slipped on the stairs of the pedestrian bridge and broke his right ankle. The next day, Sota showed up at school with a cast on his right foot, leaning on crutches. Sota, are you okay? I kinda messed up. For almost 2 months afterward, Sota was forced to live with crutches. Since there were no elevators in the school, just moving between classrooms was a struggle. Worried, I stayed by his side most of the time, helping with daily tasks and anticipation in events. Thanks, man. If it weren't for you, I don't know what would have happened. It's nothing. We're friends. It's only natural. Afterward, Sota and I went to different universities. We grew apart, but we stayed close until graduation. Then time passed, and I, Iori Yanagawa, turned 29. I currently work as the sales department head at a company called Scat Data Systems.
Iori, I want to ask about this document.
Sure. What's up? She's Miyako Damasu, a colleague who joined the company a year ago, and is also my girlfriend. Miyako apparently broke up with her boyfriend who worked at another company a few months ago. Her ex's personality was truly intense. He was usually cheerful, but when drunk, he would raise his hand to Miyako.
I thought it was my fault, so I put up with it. But I just couldn't take it anymore.
As she spoke tearfully, all the employees in the sales department, including me, sympathized. And I was one of them. One day during a break, I approached her, concerned. Miyako, I heard about what happened. It must have been tough.
Yes? But thanks to everyone listening to me, I feel calmer now. You're all so kind.
Glad to hear that. Here, this is from me.
Is it okay?
It's nothing. I may be a guy, but if you ever need to talk, feel free to come to me anytime.
Thank you.
From that day on, I started listening to Miyako's troubles. As she opened up, my desire to protect her grew stronger. Every time we talked alone, our bond grew closer, and after she confessed, we started dating. However... why does someone like him get to be with Miyako? Since then, things started to change with my colleagues. Yosuke Katsuki began making sarcastic remarks toward me. Although he was the department head, his constant bragging and sarcasm made him unpopular in the department. It seemed that he had feelings for Miyako, but there was no need to care about Katsuki. We continued dating without paying attention to him, but soon, I started feeling uncomfortable.
Iori, there's something I want to ask. Could you buy this for me?
Let me see. 10 million? Isn't this too expensive? Miyako, isn't this something you buy for birthdays or special occasions? I'll get it for you later. Just, think about which one you want the most. Miyako backed down when I said that, but perhaps she was upset, as we gradually grew distant after that. In parallel, Miyako started ignoring me and spending more time with Katsuki.
Hey Yosuke, there's a restaurant I want to visit on the way back today.
Of course! Miyako's insincere attitude made me uncomfortable, but we had only been dating for about a month and had only gone on 3 dates. My feelings were cooling down, and I decided to let the relationship fizzle out naturally. But then, a few days later, something happened. I feel like I'm being watched. What's going on? When I went to work that day, the atmosphere in the office was strange. Then, on my way to my desk, I was shocked to see Miyako crying and talking. Miyako? What happened?
I thought you were a kind person, Iori.
You're the worst, to hit Miyako when she was heartbroken.
I never thought you were such a terrible person.
What? What are you talking about? I didn't say that. Then are you saying Miyako is lying? Look at how much she's crying. I tried to explain, but the employees sympathized with Miyako's fragile tears. They started whispering, saying I thought he was such a nice person, and what's going on with him? Could it be that Miyako's ex-boyfriend? She said he would hit her when drunk, but maybe that was just a lie she used to gain sympathy. 2 weeks later, the stress of being isolated in the office had built up to its breaking point. I had completely become a harassment guy, and Katsuki was treated like a hero. Walking through the cold night streets, hopping from one izakaya to another, I had never hated myself for not knowing how to look at women more than I did now. Which store should I go to next? As I looked around aimlessly. Hey, could it be Iori? A man came running from across the street and called out to me. Wait, could it be Sota? Yeah, it's been a while. Since high school, right? Oh, we haven't seen each other since we went to different colleges.
Do you know each other?
Yeah, he's my classmate, Iori Yanagawa. And this is my colleague, Chiaki Kisaragi. Nice to meet you, Kisaragi-san.
Nice to meet you, Yanagawa-san. It's an honor to meet you.
And by the way, Iori, you seem kind of down. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Sota's kind offer made me decide to go with him to a nearby izakaya. I poured out all my frustrations, letting the alcohol take control. Why did things end up like this?
Aw, I can't hear this without tears. Iori just wanted to help that woman.
Hey, both of you, you're way too drunk.
To set someone up like that, it's horrible. As a woman, it's embarrassing.
I can't believe you dismiss Iori's kindness like that. Using him like a cash cow, and then isolating him in the office. Sota, you're rubbing salt into my wounds here. Iori, I've always wanted to thank you. Let me return the favor. Return the favor? Wait, is this about that thing from high school? That wasn't something you should be thanking me for. I'm the president of a company called Lovekoi Solutions. Wait, the president? Surprised? Actually, my dad is the president of a company called Lovekoi Tech. Your dad's the president? I never knew that. Well, I didn't tell anyone back then. I worked at my dad's company right out of college, but he told me to challenge myself more. So he made me the president of a subsidiary, Lovekoi Solutions, last year.
I also worked at the headquarters, and at that time I was appointed as vice president. Since we're close in age, it's easier to collaborate in management.
Chiaki too? I see. To be entrusted with running a company, even as his son, you must have done a lot at the headquarters. Not that much. So, what do you think, Iori? It's still a small company with only about 30 employees, but everyone gets along well. I can guarantee no one in the company will try to sabotage you. There are still a lot of things like handovers and company matters, so I'm not forcing you, but what do you think? Of course, I'm really happy. If I can, I would love to work with you, Sota. I'll talk to my company tomorrow, so can you wait a bit? Great! I'll wait for your good answer. The next day, I immediately submitted my resignation and had a conversation with my manager. Although my manager regretted my departure, she understood the situation and accepted it willingly.
I'm sorry. I've been advising everyone, but my influence wasn't enough.
After completing the handover and a month later, I started working in the sales department of Lovekoi Solutions. There was a lot to relearn, which was tough, but sales was something I was used to, so I quickly became an asset and contributed greatly. Just like Sota said, everyone gets along well here. Since it's a small company, I had the chance to talk to almost everyone, deepening my relationships with them. Working together with the kind people, the emotional scars from my previous job gradually began to heal. By the way, Sota, Chiaki, are you two dating? During a break one day, I suddenly asked this question. No, we're not.
Yeah, there's no way I'd date someone like this.
Did you have to say it like that?
Because this guy uses a Velcro wallet for his personal life.
Velcro? Wallets don't matter as long as money's in them.
I can't believe that sense of yours. When we went to eat together, the sound of the Velcro was so loud. It was honestly embarrassing, totally a no-go.
Did you have to say all that? Well, to be honest, I've been busy lately and have barely had any personal life, so I'm not thinking about relationships right now. Chiaki is a trusted work colleague. If I'm being honest, she's a reliable vice president and a comrade. You two might actually be more suited to each other than I am with her. We? Come on, you two are both still capable. Chiaki, You like people who can do their job, right?
Boss, you didn't have to go that far.
That's right, Sota. It's not about romance or preference. We're just work colleagues, so stop making such a big deal out of it. Wait, Chiaki-san?
No, never mind.
Oh, what's this? Once I started seeing her as a woman, I found Chiaki, who was capable and kind-hearted, more attractive. I think I might like Chiaki-san. It seemed that Chiaki too started becoming more aware of me because of Sota's words. After that, we began going out for meals together on weekends, and gradually grew closer. Welcome back, Iori! Can I talk to you for a bit? Half a year after joining the company, I had been promoted to sales department head. When I returned from an outside meeting, Sota approached me. Hey, what's up? I just wanted to talk about something. Sota seemed more serious than usual. I followed him to another room to continue the conversation. A few weeks later, I was at a system development exhibition. The main purpose was to promote our company products. Sota and Chiaki were also at the venue for market research and to check on other companies. Alright, we're ready. Hopefully, we can make some good deals.
Yes, that would be great.
But as life goes, things didn't always go smoothly.
Yori-kun!
Miyako appeared in front of their company booth, her expression fake. It's been a while, so you're here too.
Yes! You're President Mayozumi, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Miyako Damasu from Scott Data Systems.
Well, thank you for the polite introduction. You know about me, it seems.
Of course! You're the capable president of a rapidly growing company.
Actually, our company had been steadily building a solid reputation, and President Sota had become a hot topic in magazines and media. Sota was introduced as a young and skilled president, plus, he was handsome. It was likely that Miyako was interested in him for that reason.
By the way, I didn't expect you to be working here, Iori. President Mayuzumi, I'm sorry to say this, but I don't think he's suited for your company.
Oh, why is that?
Actually, I dated him once, and his true nature is that of a cowardly, controlling man. He expected me to serve him just because I'm a woman. I thought he was a nice guy, but I'm sure his true nature will show at work, and he will cause trouble for you.
That's enough. I see. So you also slandered him at your previous job like this.
No, President Mayuzumi, you're being deceived. You should decide how to handle this before it becomes irreversible.
Iori is my benefactor.
Huh?
I've had people come at me because of my family, so I can easily spot those with ulterior motives and kept my distance. But among them, Iori was the only one who helped me without any hidden agendas. He was just a classmate, not trying to use me in any way. Back then, Sota and I didn't really have any interactions. We only exchanged greetings at most. At first, I thought he might be some sly guy, but he wasn't like that at all. I can say for sure after watching him until graduation. Sota.
Well then, could we at least exchange contact information? I saw you on TV the other day, President Mayuzumi, as a young challenger. I've always thought you were really handsome, President.
It seemed like Miyako had a particular fondness for Sota, and even as her mask was slipping, she wouldn't back down.
I just remembered. I've seen you somewhere before, and I've been trying to remember where. I finally figured it out. You go to a host club, don't you? Eh?
As it turned out, Chiaki had recently started visiting a bar run by a friend. And, on her way there, she had often seen Miyako entering a nearby host club.
You're a beautiful woman, so you've left an impression on me. I never expected you were the woman who tried to ruin him.
Ah, I see. You tried to get him to buy you brand name stuff right away after you started dating, so you could give that money to the host.
No!
Yes, Miyako was obsessed with host clubs. For her, visiting them was a main priority. She had been making various men buy her expensive things, which had been discovered. She had been forced to quit her previous job and transfer to SCAT data systems. Well, honestly, it worked out for the best. I was really pissed, and the stress was unbearable. But thanks to you, I was able to meet Sota again. And because of that, I was able to get a good job. And now, I'm the sales department manager.
What? Manager?
Yes, a few months ago, Sota had suggested that I be promoted to manager. Hey Yori, how about becoming the sales manager? What? Me? There hadn't been any department heads or managers at the newly established Lovekoi Solutions. Sota and Chiaki had been directly managing departments, making final decisions and giving orders. You're good at your job, and since we're classmates, it's easier for me to consult you on things. Also, I don't want to bring personal feelings into work, but as a form of repayment, I want to give you the best treatment I can at this company. You don't need to answer right away, but think about it, okay? Thanks, Sota, but I can't let you give me this much special treatment just because we are friends. So here's the deal. If I can bring back a big contract that I'm currently handling, how about that? That way, I think the other employees will agree with your decision. So, I want you to watch me as I prove my ability as the manager of the sales department. I'm confident you're the best person for this job. Ahem. Very well. Then I'm counting on you, Iori. Okay, got it, boss. And as promised, I successfully brought in a big contract and officially became the sales manager. It's because you abandoned him. Thanks to that, we were able to bring in great talent. I'm glad you're such a fool who have bad taste for men.
Damn! If it has come to this... Sorry, Iori. Things got awkward because of what happened earlier. That was just a little joke. I came to talk to you because, well, I need help. Actually, I'm being mistreated by Yosuke-san. I really wanted to stay with you, but back then I was threatened, and I couldn't take it anymore.
Does that really work on anyone? You're good at pretending, but you're pretty weak-minded, aren't you?
No! This time it's true! He said, if you don't date me, I'll do something to him.
Miyako forcefully changed her story, clearly trying to deceive again.
Are you trying to use Iori's kindness to deceive him again? No! It's not like that. Don't go near him anymore. From now on, I'll make Iori happy.
Chiaki stood next to me, confidently declaring, and I felt my heart race.
Wait, no, Iori!
Miyako still tried to cling to me, but... Miyako!
Yosuke-san?
What the hell is this on my credit card statement? The bill next month is 800,000 yen? You used the card for brand items and cash advances. I lent it to you thinking it was for you, but this is all for the host? It seemed that Yosuke had been listening to our conversation and had a bad feeling. So he checked the statement. How am I supposed to live with this 800,000 yen charge?
No, this is...
So the whole I wanna be happy with you was a lie?
What? You like me, don't you? I'm letting you date me, so maybe you should be thanking me.
Huh? Get over yourself. I'm done with this money-grubbing leech. An 800,000 yen credit card bill. Tough luck. The two of them continued arguing, forgetting that they were at an exhibition venue. They kept at it for a while, but eventually, they were taken by the sales department head of SCAT Data Systems, and were harshly scolded. Later, Katsuki filed a police report claiming that Miyako had fraudulently used his credit card. However, it was difficult to prove whether she had intended to deceive him from the start, and so the investigation didn't go anywhere, leading to a civil lawsuit. You approached me because you wanted my money, right? Give it back!
We were in a relationship, so this is to be expected.
The two of them are now embroiled in a bitter lawsuit, using up what little savings they have left. Also, due to the cold looks they received in the office, both of them were forced to resign. After Miyako left her job, everyone learned that I was wrongly accused of something I didn't do. One by one, former colleagues began apologizing to me. The sales department manager at Scat Data Systems also called to apologize.
I'm so glad you found yourself a wonderful workplace. I need to work hard too to create an environment like yours.
With the two of them resigning, the sales department was now short on staff, and they plan to overhaul things on a large scale. I don't really care about the former colleagues, but I hope this sales manager gets the recognition she deserves. By the way, the exhibition ended successfully. After negotiating, we managed to find a few new business partners. That's what I'm talking about, sales manager! You were a huge success at the exhibition!
Wow, Iori, you were amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing more from you.
A little while later, I started dating Chiaki, and Sota happily congratulated us. I don't do kind things for the sake of getting something in return, but there are those who remember the kindness we've built up over time. The reason I'm able to work happily here is because of Sota and Chiaki. Thank you.
I'm glad you came to this company, Iori.
Kindness given to others will always be returned somewhere. Maybe the world is made in such a way